Cuban Boy, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Up to last Sunday, I have never listened to a podcast of Elisa Jordana. It was my first time.
Really? You finally listened to you listened to the most recent one?
Last Sunday, the first time. She had 1 hour. The woman took 12 phone calls, had 6 people backstage and had them up and down. And you know what? People like Lycan Theory and the remnants of RDA coming in dishing her, she put them up as banner. When they said, oh, she's no good. Oh, well, all those viewers are subs. You know, all of it. She actually has a humor about herself that none of them could ever cover. And yet, you know what? I DM'd her after. And I had to tell her that I actually, starting from the Stern Fan Network, the Dog Shed, and Radio Gunk, I have made the meanest Elisa Jordana memes out there.
Yeah.
And she said, funny. So let me tell you this. Watch just Kermit's and Friends last week. There's a woman who did 1 hour stream live, took more than 12 phone calls, had this old guy with the long beard on who asked about her tits every time she brought him home, and then she would kick him back and said, oh shit. Yeah. At least the woman has a humor, and of all that I ever seen in the RDA universe, the best prepared live stream.
Yeah. I watched it, and I told her in chat that it was good. I gave her a thumbs up and
really?
left her a message. Yes.
Oh, okay, good for you.
I did. I guess, you know what? I guess what's going on with me is it comes down to a personal hatred of Corey. And I love Wendy, and Corey gives me a damn headache. What can I say?
Yes, but Wendy, when Elisa Jordana asked her to do the wrap-up show for Kermit and Friends, and look at the meme. That's not something Corey came up with. They have this nice layout for everything. Kermit and Friends after show. She didn't even tell Wendy to be on her channel. She made Wendy have her own channel to do that.
So do you enjoy Corey?
I have to admit one thing. I enjoyed it in the beginning because everyone hated him, but the motherfucker is growing on me. And he has adjusted because, quite frankly, in the beginning, I could tell this guy is not aboard. So
He's not a what?
Doing it. He's not aboard. Not aboard. Like, you could tell he never knew of Wendy. He doesn't know of Howard Stern. He's not a Howard Stern fan at all. Because Wendy picked him. Elisa said, you are the co-host. And ever since, they're working on it. And he does better than anything she ever got from the people today that have her back for years.
So his slurring and his idiotic statements are growing on you?
Listen, Howard Stern made billions with more slurring and being idiots online than Corey ever could be.
See, German lady said every stream needs a villain. I just wish we had a more talented villain.
Hey, Elisa Jordana and Corey go away. Who would be there for her?
I don't want Elisa to go away.
None of those. Well, you're the only one. You made just enemies for everyone who heard you right now. If you don't want Elisa Jordana to go away and Corey, you're the enemy.
I don't see
because I for 2 weeks get berated in DMs.
Wait,
with blackmail and threats and shit. That's why I say, yeah.
Well, then I'm glad I'm not part of all that because I only
Good
see
for you.
I see Corey get hate every single stream. I see Elisa get hate just a little bit here and there, but I guess there's shit going on behind the scenes that I don't know about.
Let me tell you something, Cuban Boy. Last Sunday was the first time I listened to a podcast of Elisa Jordana. And it was a live stream. It's not even a podcast. It was a live stream. In 1 hour, she took 12 phone calls and had 6 people backstage that she rotated in and out.
No. It's amazing. Yeah. I couldn't do that.
To all those dipshits out there, Elisa Jordana actually can plan and come up with content. And no one asked, shit, that was boring.
Her show last week was I was impressed.
The first half I watched.
Except for that boring muscly guy. He was boring.
But you know what? She made fun of it. And you know what was the other things? Lycan and some remnants of RDA came in bashing her. She put it up on the banner.
So her show's getting better. It's getting better every week. And I know that she's not only on, she's starring on the show, she's producing it, she's flipping the camera, she's doing the phone calls. I don't think I could ever do that like she does. She juggles it like a pro.
No shit. And neither could any of them that criticize her today.